Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi. My name is Madnayak and I make videos focusing on beauty from the inside out. So I'm super excited for today's video because it is a continuation from last week's video. So one of the biggest takeaways from last week's video, if you haven't watched it, was that confidence is not something that you're just born with. Confidence is a skill that you must practice in order to perfect it. So I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys. If you like what you see so far, then make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and hit that like button below. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on when I post my next video. Without any further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1. You must look the part, to feel the part, to play the part. I know that sounded like 3 tips in one, but it is probably one of the most important tips when you are playing the part of being a confident person. So we're not going to go into much detail about how to dress or how to do your makeup or how to keep your hair, but the most important thing is that you should feel confident in the way that you look, which is looking the part that you're playing. So it's not about dressing well, it's about how do you feel about the way you're dressing, or do you like your hair, or do you like your makeup? So it's just you feeling comfortable and confident in the way that you look, because looking the part is the first step before you actually feel the part. Once you feel as though you look fire, bomb, ready to go out, meet new people, that's the only time that you are going to be able to actually play the part of being a confident person. So just to give you guys an example, I usually have a lot of bad hair days, and if I don't like the way my hair looks, then I am usually not the most confident person when I go meet people in like a group setting. So that's something that I make sure that I always fix, have my hair done or like have my face done. If I have pimples, then I'm super, not confident. Or if I'm not dressed properly, or if something doesn't fit me well, I'll kind of, be closed off, or I don't really want to go out and be like, oh, hey guys, because obviously I don't feel as though I look the part, so I'm definitely not going to feel the part. And one very important part that comes under this tip is making sure that you look the part for the right occasion. So just to give you an example of something that you can relate to, just imagine that you are about to go to this career fair or this like business event, business casual event, but you're meeting recruiters from a company or like important members of this company that you really want to work at or get in touch with, and you're dressed too casually, or sometimes even dressed too professional where everyone's just turning around and looking at you. So dressing for the right occasion is super important in order to look the part and feel the part. Number 2, having open body language. So when we're talking about overall appearing confident on the outside, body language is probably the most important thing.
First, you want to be happy with the way that you look. Like I said before, you want to look the part in order to feel more confident and in order to come off as more confident in front of others. Again, this doesn't mean you need to wear expensive clothes or wear a lot of makeup, but this comes from within. You most definitely can. You do you. But as long as you are comfortable, you automatically appear more confident. The most important aspect of open body language is making sure that your shoulders are rolled back and down and relaxed. You want to then open up your feet shoulder width, stand tall, and look up. Many people are used to crossing their feet while talking or standing, but that makes them look closed off and small. Keep your feet apart and open your heart by rolling your shoulders back. Using hands while you're talking makes you look as though you know what you're talking about and gives you that authority. Definitely do not keep your hands crossed. Open up, use your hands, and own the space around you. Some people have a very bad habit of moving back and forth or rocking while they're talking or standing. Stand still and hold your ground. This will make you appear more confident and less confused.
Number 3, win the staring contest. What does that mean? So it is so important to have proper eye contact whenever you're talking to someone or whenever you're meeting someone in a group setting. Eye contact is one of the easiest, most powerful way to appear confident on the outside. I would show you guys this in another video, but that would just be me staring at the wall or just somebody else. So I'm just going to talk to you guys and explain it over here. But eye contact can do a lot of things. Eye contact builds a connection. When you're talking to someone and staring right into their eyes, it really shows that you're listening to what they're saying and you care about the words that are coming out of their mouth. It's also so powerful where it makes you feel as though somebody is just mesmerizing you. When it creates that bond with another person, it's really hard for people to ignore you. When you have that eye contact with somebody, you notice them, you watch where their eyes go and you watch exactly what they're doing. Winning the staring contest is going to make you feel more dominant and powerful, but at the same time friendly and likable. It's also going to make you feel more qualified and skillful and more valuable. One of the most important things is that when you're making eye contact with somebody, they're literally staring deep into your soul, which means that it's really hard for you to hide your insecurities or anything that you're hiding, any manipulation or anything like that. So when you are not breaking that eye contact, you actually come off as a really trustworthy person. And now that I've said that, do not look into somebody's eyes in a really creepy manner because that is going to drive them away. Understand the connection that you have with somebody. Don't just stare into their eyes. You definitely learn as you grow and as you practice. Number 4, articulate and get your point across. So there were a couple of ways that I could put this statement, but I thought this was more elaborate and more specific. So what does it mean to articulate and get your point across? So articulating something is very different from speaking slowly and not speaking softly. So when you are being articulate, you want to enunciate all your words and actually make a clear point. So it's not just about any random words that are coming out of your mouth, but the point that says that you must get your point across is that whatever you're trying to say, you want the other person to understand. Especially in topics that are controversial or, you're having a debate with somebody or, just a discussion with somebody, you don't want your words and your thoughts and your ideas to get muffled in between, other people's louder, more articulate voices. Therefore, you should be, getting your voice out there louder, clearer, and, having a point to everything that you're saying. And last but not least, step number 5, smile more. I know this seems super easy, super simple, like what? But it is so important that you come off to people as a likable person. Because if you don't have that, then nothing else before this really matters. Just remember that being a confident person doesn't mean being an intimidating person. You don't need to, walk and not care about people and just have that open body language and just, go around. The point is that you're confident within yourself. So it's very important to have that open body language, speak slowly, articulately, get your point across, look the part, feel the part, play the part. But at the same time, what's really important is what's inside you and what kind of person you come off as. And when you smile, that's probably like the easiest way to show somebody that, you're a nice and friendly person. People like nice and friendly people. And this step is super, super easy. So having said all of this, again, probably before you even start any of these steps, you should watch my last week's video because in order to play this part of a confident person in front of other people, you need to actually feel it from within. And the most important thing is to build this confidence from the inside out. Whatever we talked last week into whatever we're talking about this week, again, it's a work in progress. So actually the confidence on the outside and whatever you're portraying to other people is so easy to practice, and it's just small things that you could do every day. Simple tricks could be, if you have an event that's coming up and you need to look the part, then, do your research, ask people, what the dress code is. Make sure you have picked your clothes the night before. If you're really particular about how your makeup looks, your nails looks, your hair looks, make sure you have that all set up beforehand so you're not tense and you're not hurrying and then you don't miss something that will eventually make you feel less confident. And your open body language is something that you definitely must practice. Whenever you get a chance, wherever you go, you want to come off as an open person, somebody who's not closed off. And in order to win your staring contest, an easy way to practice is to actually do it with somebody that you're comfortable with, so you're not just staring into the eyes of some random person. So you can practice with your friend, family member, anybody where, when you're talking or having a conversation, just look at them and, get a point across, talk slowly with articulation, and that will definitely make a really big difference. And last but not least, when you're smiling, you can do this everywhere, anywhere, but I think in order to keep track of, how you're improving this technique is just whenever you go outside, just take 5 as a number and smile to 5 random people that you have never met. And that will slowly bring your confidence level up a lot higher. So you're going to go through phases where you're like, and somebody might not smile back, but don't worry about it. Keep going, smile, spread that positivity, spread that happiness, and it will eventually make you feel a lot better inside. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like this a lot and actually learned something in this entire series of these past 2 videos where we talked about inner confidence and now outer confidence. If you guys have any videos that you would like me to make, then make sure to leave that in the comment section down below. I will be checking those and hopefully making them pretty soon. Again, thank you guys so much. See you guys next week.